Hi, I'm Shreer Papan. I'm currently a college student living in the United States. I'm majoring in computer science. My main skill set probably lies in working with Unity and C Sharp. Though I am decently experienced with other programming languages like JavaScript, Java, Python, etc. Um, I have been working with Unity for more than 5 years now, and C Sharp for even longer because I took a programming class in school and I had to take C Sharp for the main course. Okay, so I have this little portfolio website. You can go here and look at all my information I have here and some of my work listed here, project experiences, some recent work. Also a contact information just in case. And for the games, I have developed some games, though currently my main focus is on developing assets for the Unity Asset Store. I have an example here. This asset that I created, I think last month or two ago. Yeah, it's basically an inventory item system, a toolkit for beginner game developers, or just to speed up the workflow. I do have other asset, which is this one. This one is a paid asset, $4.99, and this one is basically a mass object placer for terrain generation. And I do have the examples of my games. If you go to my project, yeah, so here are all the downloadable stuff that I have currently. Some of them are just experimental builds like prime number generator, simple encryptor. Those are not really games. I do have, I think, 3 games here, so EcoLand, Thrive, and Magiculous. I already have them downloaded, so I can kind of show an example. Let's start with Magiculous. Okay. I'll access. That was kind of a prototype build that I made a while back for, and this basically tests out the VFX graphics. As you can see, if I press Q and then in, throws the abilities E3, and you can stack them. As you can see, the game looks pretty nice, as I was mainly testing out the shaders used for this, and render pipeline, the high definition render pipeline for Unity. Yeah, so this is basically it, just to test the visuals out, not anything too crazy. Let's close out of this. Okay. And the other game that I have linked is EcoLand. This was built to be ecosystem simulator. This one has more to it than the other one. It has a whole menu, settings, and save functionality. There are no saves currently. I just downloaded it. Settings general. The settings was not complete, so as you can see, you can hit new game, and this is to test out some of the world generation stuff. You can see the little mini map here. You can change the settings to see how it affects it. Landfill threshold. You can assign any seed. Currently it's using random seeds. If you don't apply radial fall off, it kind of goes square mode. And the sharpness of the fall off kind of dictates how sharply the map kind of radially goes outwards. Okay. And so you hit generate world. It does generate the world. Generates it pretty fast, actually. You can move around. There's a collision there. Okay. Yeah, that's basically it. This was just made as a prototype for the game. The final idea was way too broad to narrow down to a single section, so you couldn't really make a whole game out of it. Skip out of this. Okay, and the other one that I have is Thrive. Right? Okay. It was a survival game, initially built to be multiplayer, but the multiplayer functionality was not implemented. You can see there's no menu system here. However, there is user interface implemented. For example, the inventory, dragging items, dropping them, and also there's a crafting system. You can craft stuff. The world is procedurally generated for the most parts, but there is a set size or a set dimension of the world, so, and there's no verticality to it. You can break stuff, pick up objects that the harvested things drop. You can see there's stacking. There's options, use, remove, description. We can remove. And yeah, this is basically the game. There has to be some other core mechanics that were implemented, but it's not listed in the dev notes. Oh, okay, so there's also saving and loading system. I believe it uses JSON data to save and load. Let's get out of this. Okay, and finally, I do have other games, but I'm not sure if they are out for public disclosure. I do have some other games. Okay, I also have the current project that I'm working on right now that I'd like to show. It's basically a survival game. It's going to be a single-player, story-driven game. I don't have the main menu system implemented yet, but a lot of the core mechanics are already in. We can play it. It's basically a better version of the previous one. Okay, so the player positioning is kind of odd currently because the player is just at the origin. I can just teleport to a different place. Okay. And turn the fly mode on. This is basically a command system that I implemented in the game. You can see there's water. And basically there's multiple biomes. You can see in the minimap. If we keep going north, we'll eventually end up at a more colder place. You can see the little number next to the health bar, the little circular health bar, or not health bar, the little circular number counter. That's basically the current temperature of the surroundings. But as we keep going north, the temperature will increase. And I did some simple AI programming for this. The world is, by the way, procedurally generated completely, and everything is placed procedurally. But let me see if I can find an example of the AI. I can't find any of the animals that spawn here. Okay. Anyways, let's teleport to the other biome. It should be further up north. There it is. Okay. Oh, there's an animal right there. Yeah, so this is basically much colder, and because it is under a certain threshold, I'm taking cold damage on my health. Let me teleport back up to a better place. Okay. And here I can show some of the core mechanics. There's also an inventory system. There's a crafting system. Craft objects. We can also place objects. Let me show you an example. I'll just use the command to just add a campfire and use it and place it. There is also a building system, but yeah, I don't have enough materials to build, as you can see in the bottom right. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? There's a simple combat system. I can add a stone sword. Let's see. Yep, okay, use. Yep. I can kill these animals. I haven't implemented any hostile NPC, which I'm planning to do next. Okay, and also you can cut down trees, but not with the sword, with the axe. Okay, there it is. Stone axe. There it is. I can pick up objects. Oops. I can split them, I can stack them, swap weapons. Yeah. That's basically it. And also, to just show the building, I can add a bunch of planks. Maybe 40. Okay. I do have a bunch of planks, and I can just build. See? Building. Oh, okay. I do need wooden bars to build these, which I don't have currently. But yeah, there's the rotation functionality. Yep, that's it for now, but I am planning to implement a lot more stuff. Some handcrafted boss levels, and probably some more procedurally generated natural features around the world. Maybe mountains too. Well, yeah, that's the end of my showcase for this game. I would like to showcase the let's see, the Among Us game that I did work on. Oh, I think I named it Among Who. Let's check. This game currently I'm working on, Survivor, it is, I'm planning to release it by the end of this year. It's probably going to be either on Steam or itch.io or both, and I'll probably port it to Android as well. I do not have an iOS device currently, so I cannot test it on iOS, so I'm just gonna wait up on that. And all of it is built on the universal render pipeline, so it should be pretty easy to build on Android. Just need the functionalities. The Among Us game was made both for Androids and computers, PCs. It's taking a while to load. I do have 3 versions of Unity. I think it's using the older version. There it is. Okay. Okay, so it is pretty simple. The only thing I did was play with friends. Didn't really play with anyone online because I could have initially released this game, I guess, but because of the Among Us legal restrictions, I cannot because of copyright laws. So okay, so this is art my friend did. So yeah, doesn't look too aesthetic for now, but this game does have everything built in. You can change your name. There's music that I cannot hear right now. Let's see. There's a create room functionality. You just create a room with this code, your friends can join. And you'll have your client list here. You can customize color, change color. We can put on some cosmetics, like a hat. For the preps, I have the imposter count, test player, task for player, move speed, kill cooldown, discussion time. Also, I was testing the maps and I just named it test site. Click start. Oh yeah, the imposters are called Predator in this version. Oh, it looks like I'm just on the Android version. I started the build on the Android resolution. You can see everything here. As you can see, I'm walking around. There's some tasks. You can sabotage. I don't think the emergency button works yet. No, it doesn't because you need more players. Your tasks appear in this little task window here. CO2, drain CO2, electrical, fix wires, etc. Yeah, that's basically it for this game. Would have loved to add more functionality, but realized cannot release it, not putting a lot of time in it. But yeah. Yeah, that's about it. I do have other games which I have on my other hard drive that I cannot get currently because the computer's away. It's in a different place. But yeah, hopefully this kind of shows you my work and all my projects. Maybe this will be helpful. well, thank you for watching.